Today we will compare the two best Android smartwatches that you can get right now, and that is the new Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 and the Garmin Venu 3. And today we will compare things like the GPS accuracy, you got the battery life, what features can you expect, and a lot more. But first up, let's start with the specs and the design. Now this one might be one of the biggest differences between these two smartwatches, so let's start with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. Now this one is available in a few different sizes and variations. Now you can either get a Bluetooth or an LTE version, and then you can get the bigger 44 or the smaller 40mm smartwatch, and all of them come with a different price. Now the cheapest 40mm Bluetooth version will cost you right around 320 euros, and the most expensive, which is the 44mm LTE version, this will cost you 400. The Garmin Venu 3 is a different animal. It is available in two different sizes. You got a 41 and a 45mm smartwatch, but there is no LTE version. But both sizes will come in at the same amount of money, and that is 500 euros over here in Germany. And if you want to have a fancy color like a French gray, soft gold version with a leather strap, it can go up to 550 euros. So depending on the smartwatch that you get, the Garmin Venu is more than double the price of the Galaxy Watch 7. The Venu 3 has 3 physical buttons, of which the middle one is customizable. You can connect any of your apps to it, but by default it opens your recent apps and voice assistant. The Samsung Watch has 2 buttons and both right here are customizable. Both watches are water resistant up to 5 ATM. They come with a silicone strap with a quick release feature. And if we're talking about the Venu 3 and the Galaxy Watch 7, the Venu 3 has a 1.4 inch AMOLED display with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 and a stainless steel bezel. The Samsung Galaxy has a 1.5 inch Super AMOLED display with sapphire crystal glass and an aluminum frame. Next, let's get over to the GPS and the activity tracking. So the Galaxy Watch 7 comes with a whole lot of sport modes, starting from hiking and running over to some swimming and hiking, ball sports, and you even get a running coach with different running programs, like you can light walk, fat burning runs, and HIIT runs. Right here you can also customize your workout display with up to 6 different metrics like your pace, cadence, you got elevation, and a lot more. The Garmin Venu 3 may not have as many sport modes like the Galaxy Watch, but the ones that you get right here are great, with great tracking, very individual tracking stats and customizable options. You do have a Garmin coach, and just the customization options for your workout display aren't as big. Overall, there are 4 different metrics that you can change, but what you can do is to download some different widgets from the iQ Connect store and have an overall bigger selection of metrics. Now the Venu 3 now also has the workout benefits display to let you know how your workout impacts your fitness level. Now as for the built-in GPS, I have a big favorite, and that's clearly the Venu 3. This one is very accurate in all environments. If it's outside, in the park, or in the city, the GPS is always on point. It doesn't take shortcuts through some buildings when you are taking a sharp turn, and you only have to wait a few seconds for your GPS signal to come. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 has a lot more deviations, and even though you're just walking straight lines, it seems like the GPS route is never totally straight. I mean, you also get your GPS signal fast once you start to work out, but the accuracy is just not as good as the one that you have on the Garmin Venu 3. Now let's talk about the smart features of these two watches. Both the Garmin Venu 3 and the Samsung Galaxy Watch have a built-in microphone and a speaker, allowing you to use the voice assistant. You can receive decline and start calls directly from both watches. Both have an app store. Garmin uses iQ Connect and Samsung uses the Google Play Store. Now the Google Play Store offers a wider selection of smart apps, while the Garmin store focuses more on activity and health apps. Both watches support music apps like from Amazon Music, you got Spotify, and you can even download songs for offline listening thanks to the internal storage of both watches. You got 8 gigs on the Garmin and 32 gigs on the Samsung Watch. You also have a difference in the navigation on the watch. The Garmin Watch relies solely on screen swipes, while the Samsung Watch allows you to use the haptic bezel to scroll through the apps and your menu. When it comes to writing messages, the Samsung Watch is slightly better. On the watch, you can answer messages with a quick reply. There's a keyboard to write your messages. You can also make use of the voice feature, and you can send back emojis. Now on the Garmin Venu 3, you can only use some preset quick replies, and there's an old school keyboard to type your messages. In addition, you can also download WhatsApp on your Samsung Galaxy Watch 7, which is a lot better since you can start conversations from over here and look at your chat history. Now both watches also come with all the standard features, like you got a weather app, timer, alarm, and a calendar. However, the Samsung Watch includes gesture controls to open up apps with a knock-knock motion or just by pinching your fingers. It offers a wider variety of watch faces and provides more customization options for your backgrounds and applications. The Samsung Watch also supports interactive displays, font size adjustments, you can change the font style, and the ability to switch between bold and normal fonts. And you don't get all of that stuff on your Garmin Venu 3. Alright, let's have a quick talk about the battery life. And Garmin, just like Huawei, are known for the good battery lives, and there's no other with the Garmin Venu 3. So the Galaxy Watch 7 lasts for about a day and a half, or maybe 2 days if you're lucky, with the always in display mode enabled and all of the health trackers, which isn't the best by today's standards. The Garmin Venu 3, just like every Garmin watch, is very good. In the normal smartwatch mode, it lasts about 14 days, and with the always in display mode enabled, it still lasts 4 to 5 days depending on your usage. That means it lasts more than twice as long as the Galaxy Watch 7. Even if you're using the GPS continuously on the Venu 3, it is still better with 26 hours. Next up, we got the health tracking section, and let's start with what these watches have in common. Now on both of these watches, you will get a stress tracker. There is of course a 24/7 heart rate tracking, SpO2 and sleep tracking. But in addition, the Galaxy Watch 7 comes with its unique body composition tracker that will track things like your fat mass, BMI and BMR. You have a blood pressure and ECG tracker, which is already a whole lot compared to most other smartwatches out there. But you have to know that the ECG and the blood pressure is a feature that you only get if you're also using a Samsung smartphone. The Garmin Venu 3 doesn't have all of these features, but therefore it does have a sleeping coach that tells you how much sleep you need the next night based on your age, activity, rest through the day, and a few more factors. You have the HRV status, which is essential for runners. You can check your respiration rate, and you have an upgraded version of the Garmin Body battery that now also tells you why you lost so much of your energy and how you get some energy back. The sole reason I would prefer the Garmin Venu 3 over the Galaxy Watch 7 is that the health tracking and especially the accuracy of the heart rate is a lot better. So as a quick wrap up, considering the price of both watches, I would definitely go with the Galaxy Watch 7 as you can save a lot of your money, still get plenty of smart features, and overall it's one of the best Android smartwatches right now. I would only go with the Venu 3 if I'm more focused on the sports side of things with very good and accurate GPS and heart rate tracking. Also, if you can't stand to have a short battery life, then the Venu 3 is the better option. And guys, there we have it. Like always, I will leave the links to the products down below in the description, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace.